Today we're going to talk about how you can keep your fish healthy and prevent your tank from crashing during a power outage. Today I was listening to the Tank Talk podcast, and the host, John Hudson, was talking about a friend's tank failure. And it made me think about the many causes of tank failures, and one that I hear a lot is power outages. So what are some of the options that you have to keep your fish healthy during a power outage? Well, one is to have your aquarium be able to be powered off of a generator. Now this generator will be able to keep all the devices in your aquarium running because it runs off of a backup fuel. Now this is the most expensive option that you have. And we're going to keep going down the line. The second option is to have an uninterruptible power supply on your aquarium. This is a power strip with a battery, simply put. Now, depending on how much you spend and the size of the battery will determine how long your aquarium can continue to run with a power outage. You might want to unplug things such as your lights and unnecessary things in your aquarium so that you can keep what really matters, the life support system, running. Now, a third option is a continuous air pump. This is an air pump that you plug into your aquarium and use all the time, but it also has a battery built into it. So when the power will go out, things like your air stones, maybe your sponge filter or fluidized bed filter will be able to continue to run. This is important because you might not know when a power outage happens. And so if you're away from home, this continuous air pump will be able to kick in right away and keep the air flowing and the water oxygenated. Now the fourth is the most inexpensive and all-around favorite of mine. It's also the simplest option. That's to have a battery backup air pump. This is an air pump that you only use when there is a power outage or when you're transporting fish. The only thing you have to do is to remember to have some D-cell batteries on you. Now these batteries, it takes 2 D batteries, and they'll run, depending on the manufacturer of your battery, 48 to 72 hours. That's 2 to 3 days. They'll be able to power your tank. Power the devices that need air in your tank. Now if you have a larger tank, you might want to invest in more than one. Now these are very inexpensive. I'll put a link in the description below, but they run about $10 online, and there's various different manufacturers of them. So we talked about 4 of the different options that you have. They all have pluses, so examine your circumstances and see how much you're willing to spend and what you feel is the best for your tank. So personally, I've went with the Azu battery air pump, and it works nicely for me. A little loud, but it keeps my fish happy, so that's a winner in my book. Just don't forget to keep D batteries on you. So this was a video about keeping your tank safe from power failures. Thank you to all the people that have subscribed, my subscribers, and that have been watching my videos. It's been very encouraging seeing the subscribers roll in. And I've got my next 3 or 4 videos already all planned out, and so I just have to shoot them. So thank you for watching and subscribing. And this was another episode of Nicholas Aquariums.